All right, everyone. Oh my God, the Eagles are a dumpster fire. What an people need to get fired. Trash. Trash. Well, the Eagles' two best players on defense got hurt. No Quinyon Mitchell, no Jalen Carter. But that offense is so bad. The offense, I love Scatterboo, man. I've been talking about Scatterboo all off season, guys. And our bets did pretty good. We cashed a bunch of bets tonight. We cashed the Jalen Hurts anytime touchdown, Scatterboo over a yards. So we did pretty good with our bets. And the Phillies, what a devastating way to lose that game, huh? Talk about a bummer, guys. Talk about a bummer. Yeah, I mean, that Browns game is probably going to be pretty close, for sure. You got to hit the join button, bro. Yeah, there's definitely some spots I want to avoid. Yeah, click on the channel and hit join. Oh my God, man. That's a terrible story, John. Terrible story, but it means you're on the right path, though, it sounds like, buddy. But yeah, you got to take that. Especially because Saquon Barkley's banged up, dude. Yeah, we missed our Cam Scatterboo passing yards by 2 freaking yards, man. But we dominated the rushing yards. We got the Jalen Hurts touchdown. We did pretty good with our props today. 2 out of 3, you know? Not too bad. Yeah, I didn't bet big on the baseball game. It was just a little flyer bet just for fun. And this one dude in the comments lost his mind crying how I lost him a bunch of money because I told him I was putting a fun bet on the Phillies and the Eagles. Maybe if I say I'm just doing the bet for fun, maybe don't do that bet, probably. Especially for a lot of money. Dudes are such babies, man. But yeah. Appreciate you guys tuning in, chopping it up. We got this has been the craziest NFL season I've ever covered in my whole life. Nothing makes sense. How the Giants lose to the Saints and then beat the Eagles, I'll never know. I will never know. Never know. Oh, thanks, Lolly, for coming to the level up, joining the memberships. I appreciate you. Well, I mean, you would rather have any quarterback on a rookie contract, man. I mean, but Jalen Hurts has a Super Bowl ring, and he was a Super Bowl MVP, and Jackson Dart hasn't done shit. So, yeah, Jalen Carter not playing was a bummer, man. You know, I did in my video with scores, I took the Giants and the points because I thought it was going to be a close game for sure. I should have put a bet on the Giants and the points. I didn't get around to it. That was a bummer. Yeah, Little G, 100%. They need to fire Kevin Patullo tonight. Yeah, the Eagles are trash, Alien. I want to weep. Yeah, I mean, it's been such a weird year, man. What the hell is going on? What is going on? I don't know how to get the video back, guys. Oh, there it is. Sorry, guys. I hit the turn off camera button somehow. I kind of like the Jaguars because Seattle's got to fly across the country and their defense is really banged up. Sorry, man. I don't even know how I did that. It took me a little bit to, figure it out. But I appreciate you guys tuning in if you're new to the show. This is the J All Day NFL show. We break down the NFL. Keep it real. Good days, bad days. I'm always here showing up, guys. You know, I didn't want to do a live stream, but I was like, I got to be there for my homies. So make sure you hit that like button. Let's chop it up, man. Let's get ready for a fun Week 6. It's just been crazy. On Thursday nights, just bet the underdog every time because they've been winning every week. It makes no sense. And Jalen Hurts throwing that pick six or whatever it was, or close to a pick six, like, you got to be joking, man. Yeah, Dart will not. If Jackson Dart keeps playing the way he's playing, there's zero chance that he finishes the season healthy. Zero. I'll take Drake May over Jackson Dart all day. Jackson Dart hasn't done anything. They just got blown out by the Saints last week, man. So, I mean, pump the brakes. The Eagles are a disaster right now. Go Birds, Christina, go Birds! Oh, thanks, Mix Marshall Altus. I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you so much for all the support, man. Yeah, their offensive coordinator, Kevin Petula, is clueless, man. Yeah, he didn't play good tonight, that's for sure, Dwayne. Yeah, the Ravens and Eagles look like they're in the same boat. Yeah, it's crazy. The NFL has been wackadoodles lately, man. Straight wackadoodles. Yeah, we'll see. I'm not like counting my chickens before they hatch, man. They just got blown out by the Saints last week. So let's pump the brakes. Yeah, Doug Peterson would not be a bad idea, man, for sure. But he didn't really call plays with the Eagles either, so. What's up, Knox Anderson? Welcome to the chat. Go Birds, even though they're trash. I mean, he played okay, man. I mean, I wouldn't say he played great. It's more that the Eagles had Adoree Jackson and Khalil Ringo as the starting quarterbacks. Like, they don't deserve to even be in the NFL. Adoree Jackson and Khalil Ringo are horrible. Like, they are unbelievably bad. The fact that the Eagles went into this season thinking that they could get by with those guys as your 2 and number 3 cornerbacks is crazy to me, man. Yeah, Kevin Patullo, Jamie, I agree with 100%. They're trash. The Eagles, like, Mailata played terrible. Like, they just are bad. You know, Landon Dickerson's hurt. Tyler Steen hasn't been good. I don't think they're a good football team at all. They haven't played one good game all year long. Like, 4 quarters, consistent football. They haven't done that once all season. The Eagles got blown out. Yeah, I wonder if anyone got kicked out of my Survivor pool betting the Eagles tonight. That would be awesome. Oh, did someone... It looks like someone picked the Eagles in my Survivor pool. Oh, they did. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Only 10 people left in the Survivor pool now. The JL Day sponsored... 10 people left. I got 3 and my wife's got 1. Oh my gosh, someone bet on the Eagles in Survivor. Oh no! Yeah, the Phillies got... That Phillies game was heartbreaking, man. Notification. Your YouTube AI has determined possible inappropriate behavior? What is that? What are you even talking about? Is this real? Yeah, the Eagles look really, really, really bad, man. Commanders versus the Chiefs. When do they play? Okay, if I could put this user in timeout, then that like made me nervous for a second. Sorry guys, I'm scrolling through some of these. I think someone's spamming because I was able to put them in timeout, Hamster. That like I almost had a heart attack for a second. Yeah, I mean, I told you guys I liked a lot of the Scatterboo props. I should have did the anytime touchdown too, but I liked a lot of his props tonight. I'm I'm surprised Tyron Tracy got as much usage as he did tonight coming off that injury. That was a little surprising for me. No, the Bengals are terrible. Their offensive line is really, really, really bad. Joe Flacco is going to do nothing with them. Yeah, Saquon Barkley's been getting shut down all year. He's looked terrible. And he's dealing with a knee injury, so. All right, John. Sorry to hear that, buddy. Keep your chin up. Yeah, Kenny, I don't disagree with that. I didn't like any of the Eagles' props tonight because their offense has been terrible. I mean, the Eagles' defense is trash. Did you watch that game, dude? Adoree Jackson and Khalil Ringo are so bad at football. Andrew Makuba had a bunch of missed tackles and being out of position. They just look terrible. I mean, Jalen Hurts did not play well, but the defense looked atrocious tonight. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, we're only 10 people left, man. Manny, oh, dude, what a devastating day. Awful. Like, the Eagles got blown out, and the Phillies lost because the pitcher couldn't field a ground ball and then threw it like, I don't even know how to explain the throw. Like, literally the worst throw I've ever seen in my whole life. But, guys, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, man. We're closing in on 27,000 subscribers. 26,815. If you're new, do me a solid, hit that subscribe button. It really does help this channel grow, guys. And we're up to 411 members. So I appreciate you guys being a part of the community and supporting the channel. Not only do you get my bets every Friday, but it just helps me and supports the channel, man. I appreciate you guys. It's not just the quarterback, man. I mean, the whole ship looks like it's sinking, man. Oh no, that stinks. Sorry to hear that. Why not snipe? Yeah, that's a bummer, man. It's like hard to keep it straight, and like I try to do it like Monday night so I don't forget. I don't think it's Sirianni. I think it's Kevin Patullo has no idea how to run an offense. That's why you don't hire guys as your offensive coordinator coming off a Super Bowl win that has no experience calling plays in the NFL. That was an egregious error on Nick Sirianni's part. He did that before too. Yeah, I mean, it's a disaster right now in Philadelphia, man. They're not playing team football at all. It's not looking good, guys. Yeah, I kind of like the Chiefs at home this week, too. I think it might be close. Scatterby looks pretty good to me, big dog. I don't know what football game you're watching, bro. Yeah, because Cam Scatterby has actually got some lateral movement and can run routes and catch the football. Yeah, I don't know, Chad. They look really, really, really bad. What makes you think the Bears are going to beat the Commanders? I just don't see it, man. Terry McLaurin's going to be back, and the Bears are the second worst team in the NFL against the run, and the Commanders are really good running the football. Like, I don't understand that thought process, buddy. Yeah, I think I like the Jags in that spot. I mean, the Seattle Seahawks defense is really banged up. At linebacker, at cornerback. We'll have to see, like, as we get closer to game time. I'm going to go through the injury list. Yeah, here, I'll bring it up right now. So Derek Hall did not participate. Josh Jones, Julian Love, the safety. Devin Witherspoon, he didn't participate. Tyreek Woolen, the other cornerback, is limited due to a concussion. He's probably not going to play. Nick Eman practiced, but yeah, they're pretty banged up. And no practice for Julian Love and Devin Witherspoon. That's like two of their best players on defense for the Seahawks. Yeah, I mean, Scadaboo's a dog, man. Yeah, NFL Diary. What a bummer day for Philadelphia sports, man. It couldn't have went, like, really couldn't went any worse today. It couldn't have went any worse. I don't know, man. I'm not betting against Baker Mayfield, dude. You got to be crazy to do that. Have you been watching Baker Mayfield, Captain 94? Good luck. I'll take Baker Mayfield over Mac Jones every day of the week. Guys, do me a favor, hit that like button. I appreciate you doing that. It helps get this live stream out there. Yeah, Redneck goes, what a bummer, man. What a bummer. Okay, Curtis, you should start your own channel then, bro, because every day you're just like throwing shade, man. Yeah, I mean, I bought SoFi at $7. It's 28 right now. So, yeah, I made a killing on SoFi. I own 5,000 shares. So, yeah, I'm crushing it. Yeah, I don't think the Eagles beat anybody right now, man, to be honest. Yeah, Jalen Carter not playing up like saying that he was going to play until the last minute. That was a huge bummer. Yeah, Jamie, I agree with you 100% on that. Yeah, I saw that, David. On the one, it was really bad. But when you slow it down, someone's going to be offside. I mean, a false start every play. If you slow it down to like 3,000 frames per second, you know what I mean? Like, what's up, Everett Hunter? What's going on? Yeah, I mean, they're going to blow it up, NFL Diary. They got to blow it up. I mean, it's been 3 years of this shit, so they're going to blow it up for sure. Probably a little bit of both, free smoke. I mean, Quinyon Mitchell getting hurt, Jalen Carter not playing, Nolan Smith's not playing, 30% of the starting defense didn't play in this game, so that's a bummer. Yeah, well, we wouldn't have a Super Bowl ring then, Jonathan. No, yeah, I agree with you 100%, Chad. It doesn't look like a Super Bowl winning football team, that's for sure. Yeah, I mean, Arizona's not a good football team, man. They're not. So, Amarion Hampton's out, and their other running back, Najee Harris, is out too, right? So it's a bunch of bums for the Chargers. Yeah, Najee Harris and Omarion Hampton are on IR. Kamani Vidal and Hassan Haskins. I don't know who they are. They're going to start for the Chargers. Yeah, the Eagles don't look good, man. They don't look like a playoff team at all. They're not doing anything well. No, you can't trade A.J. Brown because of the cap hit. It would be like a $90 million cap hit. It is impossible to trade A.J. Brown. Oh, man. That's a bummer, Jesus. Yeah, dude, putting the Eagles on a parlay at minus 450 against a division rival on the road makes no sense. I don't know why you would ever make that bet. You can't, minus 450 on the road versus a division rival. That's like the recipe to lose your money, man. Yeah, I mean, Goddard's him and Jalen Hurts are like the only two in sync right now. I don't know, bad coaching, walking in runs. The Phillies win that game if Johan Duran doesn't walk in the tying run. Yeah, I'm a big Scooby-Doo fan, man. The Mystery Machine was my jam growing up. I mean, I don't know. The Lions look really good. The Buccaneers look really good. I thought the Rams, but then they lost to the 49ers D squad. So I don't know. I don't know. There isn't really a team that's just playing great on all facets right now. Like, I don't see any football team doing that. Probably the Lions, I guess. Yeah, tough night for Philly, man, for sure. Yeah, Cardinals are not very good. Everything that could go wrong did go wrong, average Joes, that's for sure. Yo, Kenny, the Giants lost to the Saints last week, bro. Let's pump the brakes on the playoff talk. They literally lost to the Saints. They're like the worst team in the NFL last week and had 5 turnovers on 5 consecutive drives. So let's pump the brakes on the playoff talk. I mean, the Dolphins are horrible. I mean, no Tyreek Hill. They have one of the worst offensive lines in the NFL. They don't have one guy on their offensive line with over a 45 like PFF rushing grade. The Dolphins are a disaster. Yeah, that was a really, really dumb play to try to make that play at home. Like, I've never seen anything like that in my whole life. I've been covering baseball for a decade. I played baseball my whole life. I had season tickets to the Phillies when I lived back east, and never in my life have I seen such a dumb play by a pitcher in such an important place. Yo, Scadaboo's a dog. I've been talking about him for a while. Where do I get my information so quick? My brain, bro. It's like a steel trap, man. I'm really good with numbers, Curtis. I've always been that way. Yeah, the Bills look okay. I mean, I don't know, man. The whole league it's been the weirdest NFL season of all time. Like, these monster favorites are losing more than I've ever seen it happen in my whole life. Carson Wentz hasn't been on the Eagles in like 5 years, bro. There's like literally nobody on the Eagles except Lane Johnson that was on the team when Carson Wentz was there. Scooby-Doo! Yeah, I mean, I like the Jags in that spot. They're playing good football. The defense looks really good. But Sam Darnold's looked great so far. Extremely efficient. But I do think that Trevor Lawrence can have some success versus the Seahawks defense, especially at home. Yeah, man, getting pleasure out of the misery of others, Colts, is not my bag, bro. I think Baker Mayfield is the MVP of the NFL right now, Redneckos. I think him and Dak Prescott are the MVPs of the NFL right now. Can you imagine if Dak Prescott had CeeDee Lamb or, half of his offensive line be starting? I don't know. Hi. They lost to the Saints last week with this same team, guys. Everyone's getting so excited because they beat an Eagles team that's playing really bad right now. They lost to the Saints horribly last week. So everyone take a breath on Jackson Dart. Dude, they lost to the Saints last week, guys. Yeah, I mean, half the Eagles starters were not playing in that game. So I don't know. Like, their 2 best players, Jalen Carter and Quinyon Mitchell, didn't play in that game. Quinyon Mitchell got hurt in like the first quarter. I don't know, Ivan, man. I wish I could tell you, man. It doesn't really affect me anyway personally. I don't care at all. I'm just like an observationist. The Eagles aren't playing good football, man. Straight up. There's no other way around it. They look terrible. There's no other way. There's no way to sugarcoat it, man. The offense looks lifeless, and the defense, all their good players are gone. C.J. Gardner-Johnson, Josh Sweat, Milton Williams, Darius Slay, all gone. Yeah, especially Rinsler, especially on the defense, man. The cornerback position is atrocious. I don't know, man. I don't think the Dolphins have I don't know if the Dolphins win another game this year, man. Maybe against the Jets. But you know what I mean? They got the Chargers, the Browns, the Falcons, the Ravens, the Bills, the Commanders. That's a tough stretch, man. And they closed the year off Steelers, Bengals, Buccaneers, Patriots. Maybe the Bengals, but Joe Burrow could be back by then. That's like middle of December. Yeah, I mean, the Eagles look horrible right now. Straight up, like, one of the worst teams in the NFL. That's what they look like right now. They just look uninspired. It looks like nobody wants to play. It looks like nobody cares. They look terrible. Yeah, Kyler Murray sucks, man. He's too small. Yeah, Patullo needs to go. You know what I mean? It's not working. It's not getting better. He needs to go. Yeah, the Texans can't catch a break, man. I like the Colts. I mean, they're playing Arizona at home. If they lose to Arizona at home, like, what are we even doing this for? Whew, man. I don't know. I mean, that's a tough one. Yeah, that would be a great game to watch. Broncos, Colts. That sounds like a lot of fun to me, man. Yeah, Cam Scadaboo's a dog, dude. I've been talking about Cam Scadaboo since the draft process. He was one of my favorite players in this draft class. If you go back and watch my draft coverage, I rave all the time about Cam Scadaboo. He is amazing. It's not a run either way, dude. What are you talking about? If you throw it to first base and get the out, it's not going to be a run. What are you talking about? And it's not blocking the plate if the throw takes you there. That's not the rule, man. Sorry. Yo, Transformers and Voltron was my favorite, man. I love myself some Voltron growing up, bro. Yeah, it's been a really weird year in the NFL. But remember, the Buccaneers were really short-handed versus the Eagles. I mean, I like the Broncos. I mean, the Jets are 0-5, and they look horrible, so. Yeah, man. Dave, they kicked their butts tonight, man. That's for sure. Yeah, I like the Colts over Arizona for sure. Why would you bet your last $2,000 on the Eagles? Have you been watching them at all this year? You got to be crazy to do that. I mean, the Eagles have had issues all season long. They've looked terrible all year long. Like, they haven't played one good game all season long. A complete game. I mean, David, why is it a surprise? Landon Dickerson didn't play. Tyler Steen's like a backup starting at right guard. The Eagles' offensive line is not the same offensive line from years past. And the Giants have like the best front seven in the NFL, so. Yeah, Redneck goes, I agree with you on that. I mean, the Seahawks have played really good defense this year, but there's a lot of injuries at linebacker and in the secondary, so you can't really go by those stats. But Trevor Lawrence doesn't, I mean, he has been running the last couple games, but he hasn't really done that a lot over his career. There's like ebbs and flows to that. Yeah, I agree with that 100%, Redneck Ghost. The whole Eagles defense is banged up, man. Jalen Carter's like the best defensive tackle in the NFL, and he didn't play at all tonight, so. Bro, you clearly don't understand how football works. You're like, what are you even talking about? Quinyon Mitchell is like a top 5 cornerback in the NFL and the best D tackle in the NFL. That's like Brian Burns and Dexter Lawrence not playing. Like, what are you even talking about? Yeah, the Eagles look horrible. There's not one good thing you could look at that tape and say we did well. Special teams looked awful. They can't run the ball. Like, even Jordan Mailata was just like, the offensive line looks clueless. And they're horrible at calling plays. Like, Kevin Patullo is clueless. Yeah, I think that Browns-Steelers game is going to be close. Yeah, Antonio, he needs to get fired today. I think today should be the last straw. Losing to the Giants, you got to go. The Steelers should win. Remember, they're coming off a bye, so they're going to be nice and healthy. They've had a long time to prepare for Myles Garrett, and they just traded the Browns just traded their starting cornerback, Newsome, right? Yeah, Greg Newsome. Yeah, they just traded him to the Jaguars. So, yeah, the Browns' defense in the secondary got a little thinner, so. Yeah, Scadaboo's a dog, man. Yeah, I think he wasn't there long. Playing possum, turning the ball over 5 times in a row. Yeah, the Eagles look like trash, man. There's no other way around it, guys. You know? They stink. And it doesn't look like it's getting any better anytime soon. Like, I don't think they could just flip a switch and just be good again. This isn't the same team. Straight up. It's just not. Yeah, he's a beast, man. He can run really good routes too, Redneck Ghost. Catch the ball. I don't know, man. It's wide open right now. The Lions are probably the most complete team, but they're banged up defensively pretty bad right now. Yeah, he just panicked. The moment got to him, Colt Pacer, straight up. Oh, shapeshifter, what didn't happen, man? The Phillies, I don't even know. The Eagles look lost, man. No, I've never really sat down and, like, watched rugby like, from, like, start to finish. I've, like, caught clips or whatever, but I never, like, watched the game. Yeah, the Eagles look terrible. Yeah, I don't know about that. They got to get healthy first. Yeah, Petros Edward Jr. They don't look good, that's for sure. Not right now. This team right now looks lost. They said it's a heel injury, Derek Young. I mean, he overthrew that ball, Joseph Wilson, because he was about to get his face ripped off. Because the offensive line played like ass tonight. Bro, they got Brian Burns, Dexter Lawrence, Thibodeaux, Abdul Carter. I mean, that's a... Whew, good luck, man. That's a laundry list. Yeah, I mean, if you watch the tape from last year, man, who played better than him? I don't know. But I don't know if he's been playing hurt all year. He hasn't looked like the same guy this year as he was last year. So I don't know if he's been playing through injuries. It kind of looks like it. Yeah, I think the Broncos easily beat the Jets. Yeah, I haven't got Tommy on in a while. He's been doing a lot of side work, man. He's been pretty busy. Yeah, Joseph, it was such a bummer. Today was like one of the more depressing Philly sports days I've ever been a part of. I've been like watching the Phillies and Eagles for 30 years. This might be the worst I felt after watching two of those losses, man. Yeah, Petros, I disagree. If you go watch the tape tomorrow and let me know if you agree with me. Because Jordan Mailata was off all night long. They were running twists and stunts, and everyone was just trying to pass blocks on and didn't do it. Dude, you got to go watch the tape, man. I'm telling you. Go watch the offensive line tape tomorrow, and you're going to be like, woo. Yeah, I got to get Tommy on for sure. One of these weeks, I want to pick a member from the channel to do a Zoom with me to make weekly picks. Would one of you guys be down to do that? Does that sound like fun? Do like a little Zoom and we'll do our picks and see who wins. I got to figure out a cool way to like pick one of the members to come on the channel and do a Zoom. Yeah, V, it's been a tough day to be a Philly fan for sure. Of course I'm worried, NFL Diary. Did you watch that game tonight? It's like full panic mode, man. I'm curious to see how San Francisco looks, 5 weeks from now. Yeah, the Patriots are looking good, man, for sure. Yeah, Antonio, you're 100% right. Zero chemistry, like negative. He doesn't have any time. That's the thing, Petrus Edward Jr. He has no time. The offensive line has been horrible. Yeah, I mean, Chris, like the whole thing looks off, man. They're not doing anything well right now. Like, at all. Yeah, their offensive coordinator's clueless, guys. Yeah, A.J. Dillon with the big fumble. I mean, the interception was the worst one. Jalen Hurts throwing that interception was the dagger right there, man. Yeah, I don't agree with any of those things you just said, Colts. All right, later, Curtis. Have a good night, brother. What's up, Daniel Barry? Welcome to the chat, pal. Yeah, Jordy, it's crazy, man. I've never seen anything like this in my whole life, man. I've never seen... It's crazy. I don't even know what to say. I've never seen so many minus 400 and 500 teams lose. And that's why it's like, you got to be really careful putting those minus 400 teams in a parlay because it's not worth it, man, especially division rival games. I'm definitely not going to make a ton of bets this week coming up, but my props have been doing pretty good, though. I like the Cowboys money line. I think that's a good bet. I got a couple parlays. I got a Steelers Patriots parlay. Yeah, I got some other parlays too. My favorite one is probably Colts Broncos Rams. I think that's a good parlay too. Yeah, Petros, I just 100% disagree with you. There was like replays of Mailata like blowing so many assignments tonight, man. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I mean, that doesn't look like good offensive line play to me. He got sacked 6 times last week. Nay, it was a dumpster fire, man. There's no other way to. I mean, you know what I mean? You can't put makeup on a pig, dude. It's still a pig. This performance offensively was a disaster. I mean, the Eagles' defense, no Jalen Carter. Quinyon Mitchell got hurt. Nolan Smith's not playing. You know, this is a shell of that defense, you know? So. Yeah, Scotty boy, it's so crazy, man. Scotty, if you want my best bets, you got to be a member to the channel, man. I'm going to put out all my bets tomorrow on the channel. Yeah, Juggernauts, we started with $200. The account's at 400, so we doubled our money so far. And that's with all these crazy upsets, man. I would be up so huge without some of these crazy upsets, man. Yeah, Redneck goes, it's been wild. I don't know, man. The Falcons' offense, especially at home, definitely scares me a little bit. It's definitely a game I don't really want to bet on, for sure. I don't know, Alejandro. I do not know, man. I'm living in a bizarro world, you know? Yeah, man. I don't disagree with that, Newman. I'm not sure. I'm getting my haircut at 10 a.m. West Coast time. I don't know if I'm gonna have time to do it beforehand. Maybe. Yeah, the Eagles look terrible, guys. But all right, I'm wrapping it up. I'm going to bed. I'm tired and I'm depressed. What a sad day to be an Eagles fan. Thank you guys for joining on the live stream. I appreciate you guys. And if you want to check out my bets, become a member of the channel and I'll show you them. Tomorrow, we'll put out that video, put out my final picks, and we'll see if we can do better than last week. But who knows? The NFL has been such a crapshoot. I don't even know. I don't know. Does anybody have an edge? Because I don't. The fact that we've doubled our account this year with all these upsets is crazy to me. So we got to keep it up. I'm going to try to keep winning you guys some cash. And we'll catch you guys on the flip side. Deuces!